Hello everyone, and welcome to another Friday night takeaway. Now there's been big changes on the channel actually, because I'm not sitting in the driver's seat today, I'm sitting in the passenger seat. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I've got a bit of KFC in the box, and I've got their Parmesan kind of sub, and I've also got the Parmesan loaded fries. How marvellous, it comes in a nice box, look at that, yeah, that's it's wonderful. Well, we'll look at these loaded fries, which are apparently supposed to be large. Not exactly huge, are they? And yeah, they've got crispy onions, popcorn chicken, fries, which is unfortunate because KFC fries are usually crap. Although they have got better since they've actually discovered seasoning. And they've got some crispy onions, marvellous. Just, oh, living the dream. And of course, we've got the sub as well, and they've also given me a kind of spork or a wooden kind of fork with a kind of wants to be a spoon type scenario. So what should I go with first? We'll go with the sub. It's in my hand. Oh, I'm sure it. One thing I've noticed is KFC is regularly churning out kind of new stuff or stuff they've had out previously, but they're always constantly changing, as if like they're frightened in case people get sick of the menu. Oh, we don't want them to get sick of the menu, so we just keep changing it. So it feels like every couple of weeks to a month they've always got something else out. You know, something's added. God. Well, there we go. What is it with me? Bloody sauce everywhere. I watch other reviewers and they're fine. You know, they get it and there's no problem and everything else. I get it, and look at it. I'm covered in sauce all the time. I don't know. I mean, I sometimes wonder, do they see me come and think, oh, it's that arsehole? Right, splatter a bit of sauce, get me absolutely covered with it, you know. Right, now this has got 2 chicken tenders, or chicken fillets, whatever you want to call them, Parmesan sauce, and of course lettuce. Oh, and some cheese, which will make a huge difference because I never seem to taste the cheese at KFC. I actually have to read the menu to say, oh yeah, it was there, thank you, just for confirmation. So this all came to just over £11 for a drink, this sub, and the loaded fries, which apparently the drink and the fries are large. Well, if they're large, I'd hate to see what size they give you if I just went for the regular. Maybe I should have done. Right, so let's try this and see what it's like. Came prepared though. It's quite subtle. It has a kind of similar flavours to a cheap carbonara. You know, in these kind of microwave restaurants that you get, they're usually attached to a Premier Inn in somewhere. You know, you go there and you get the carbonara and you think, I don't think that's fresh Parmesan, and it feels like it's that kind of pre-grated kind of Parmesan kind of feel to it. And same with the garlic. The garlic gives me more of a garlic powder rather than actually real garlic. And that bun isn't particularly good. It's kind of, it's one of these long life buns, you know, the ones that basically come in a big cellophane kind of sack. It can last for months, you know. It's one of them. Whereas you chew it and it's quite doughy. It just sticks to your roof of your mouth. And the only thing I can kind of recognise is the chicken, and that's really not even by flavour so much, but more by texture, because all you really taste is this kind of slightly cheap kind of carbonara-esque sauce, which is a kind of creamy parmesan with kind of false garlic notes. I'll be honest, it's not that good. I'm looking for my fork now, because I think I've had enough of that bloody roll. Right, let's see what these loaded fries are like. Unfortunately, they've got the same sauce on it, so I'm kind of, hopefully there's less sauce on this, so it might actually work out a wee bit better. It might be a bit more balanced, because out of them, just with the sandwich, all you're really tasting is the sauce, really, and the texture of the chicken, and the kind of long life roll that just sticks to everything when you're chewing it. It's a bit doughy. But yeah, they're okay. It's a wee bit better. It still has that kind of ring of cheap carbonara. So it does. Yeah, it's not the nicest sauce in the world, to be totally honest. It's a bit sickly. So yeah, I've got a seagull staring at me now. Go on, off, go on. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. You know, when it just stands kind of side on, just so its eyes constantly just boring into you, you know what I mean? Anyway, I might actually give it to the seagull and see how much he likes it. He'll probably fly away in disgust. I'll be totally honest, for over 11 quid, I'm not really that impressed. I'm kind of, you know, bit disappointed. I wonder what I'm sitting there thinking I wish I'd went for the supercharger one instead. Although the problem is I know what the supercharger sauce tastes like, so it's not really going to be much different apart from it's going to be a chicken sandwich with loads of supercharger sauce. Which I don't know if I actually really want that, just because supercharger sauce is fine if you can control the amount of it. But when they're basically dispensing it onto a sandwich, you can see how much they've plastered on that one. You think you're going to end up spoiling it by putting too much on. And for the money, and that sauce is not particularly nice in my view. Not really enjoyable. The sauce is a bit sickening and it doesn't taste particularly nice. So overall, out of 10, what would I give it? For the price and the flavour and just overall kind of package, I'm going to give it a 3. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. It really isn't that good at all, to be totally honest. I mean, if you like kind of cheap kind of carbonara kind of flavours of cheap nasty parmesan, garlic powder, and God knows what the kind of base creaminess of the sauce is, but it's probably more likely to be mayonnaise or something like that. But you can't even taste its mayonnaise. It's one of these ones where it's the cheap filler mayonnaise that has no flavour about it at all. It's just a texture and a colour. And yeah, 3 out of 10 I'd probably say is the best I can give it. It's overpriced and not very nice. So anyway, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in another Friday night takeaway. Bye for now.